Hello and welcome to TB3 Sports Talk episode 105. Bit of a somber one. We have only got one win to talk about. About, what is that, probably 4 games, I think, 1 out of 4. So we're batting 250, I guess. But.
Well, yeah. We got 2. I think we actually got 2. Got 2 wins.
The third Lightning win Thursday? I think the Lightning lost Thursday, won Saturday, lost Sunday.
We got 2 wins actually.
Oh, there you go.
Lightning beat the Devils.
Oh yeah, we did beat the Devils. That was a good game. I watched that yesterday.
It was, yeah. It's always tough talking about a Bucks loss, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
And the even worse part is it was like, all right, Bucks lost. It's all right though. Bolts are going to rescue us. You know, we're gonna recover and kind of wind down the weekend on a nice Bolts win. And then they're like, we got you for only 2 periods. Third period, we're only going to give up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 unanswered goals. We're going to go 6 unanswered goals. How's that? Is that good enough for you guys?
Ridiculous.
I think that's a good way to end your weekend.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a terrible weekend overall, too. I mean, for the listeners, make sure to head over to TBU Season 2, Episode 9, where we talk about another brutal loss for your South Florida Bulls.
Funny thing is, like, I feel like with the Bulls defense, it was very similar in the Bucks game. So, like, Todd Bowles was like, hey, coaches, let me borrow those schemes. I think that was pretty good. I think I'm going to implement that into the game against the Bulls. I think that's the winning recipe we need. Because I mean, it was almost watching like the same game. It felt like at some points.
Yeah, we saw for the Tampa Bay fans, we saw a lot of terrible defense. I think the story of this game, both games, just terrible. Horrible, no good, really bad, awful defenses. Did anything good happen this week? Anything fun? Try any new restaurants?
Oh man. So there's a new hot dog place over by Countryside High. I gave them a shot when they first opened up. I'm trying not to leave a bad review. It was where Daddy's Dogs was. So a new spot opened up in there. It's called Joe's Hot Dogs. I went in when they first opened. It's not the best. It wasn't very good, but I went in today. So I was like, you know what? It's time to give them a second chance. And I mean, it's not awesome. Like I give it like 3 stars, but their cheese sauce is really good. Like, I'm gonna be back.
What'd you get?
I got a chili cheese dog, and I was hoping they put it on the chili cheese dog, but they didn't. They gave it to me on the fries. It's very good cheese sauce. I'll probably be back in there for it.
And that's that place. It's in the storefront. It's over right across the street from Countryside. Right?
Yeah. There's like a Verizon there.
It's that weird intersection. There's 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
and then across the street.
It's over there.
I know where that is.
So that's probably like the big place I've eaten during the week. So
yeah, if you like a good hot dog place, there's one off of Ulmerton. I don't remember the connecting street, but like right past 19, it's like Chicago style hot dogs.
So. Is that Ulmerton or East Bay? I know what you're talking about.
It's definitely Ulmerton. Okay. You like go.
Yeah, it's on.
You go west.
I think it's Belcher.
Yeah, it might be. No, not that far. It's like it's like that weird cross street that like turns into 19 again. You like go under the bridge and go back. But if you keep going down, it's right off there. It's very good. I'll come up with the name.
I think I know where that is. Is that 66th Street?
I think yeah.
Okay, I went there the other day. That place is good. The problem with them is they have really, really bad hours. Like they're only open to like 2 most days.
Yeah.
And I was driving there at like 11 o'clock in the morning one time, and I was like, I'm going to that joint, and it was good.
It's like all Chicago themed in there.
Yeah, because there was a place on East Bay that was Chicago themed. They had like, oh my gosh, they had homemade Hot Pockets. Like it wasn't a fancy Stromboli. It was a straight up a Hot Pocket. It was so good, but they closed during COVID. And I was hoping that this place you're talking about was going to be like the second coming of that place. I mean, they did the job. I got a ham and cheese sandwich. I think a chili cheese dog, and it hit the spot. I can't complain.
Yeah, I can't complain about them at all. I've had them twice. One place I did try, Bojangles.
You got in?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about it.
It. You see, I thought I went to Bojangles one time on like a high school football recruiting trip, and I swear they had actual fried chicken.
I got so much to tell you. Continue.
Is there something different? Because they don't. And I got the sandwich. I had some tenders, and it's good. I like the Bo sauce. Bo sauce is really good. But I was like, I thought they had fried chicken. Now it's just a chicken tender place.
All right, so hear this. So the expansion that they're doing right now into Florida, and I think any restaurant really going forward is going to be solely chicken tender, chicken sandwich focused. And people, I mean, I'm out there, I find my places on the internet. People are enraged. They are so mad. I don't know if it's going to last. Like, they're either going to have to fix it or they're going to close.
It might not, because there's so many chicken tender places.
But that's the problem. It's saturated. They're lost in the sauce.
Exactly. And I just remember, like, the nostalgic thing. It's almost like a fever dream. But you go into a Bojangles and they have, like, the whole counter's fried chicken.
Yeah.
And then the ladies on the microphone like, oh, number 271, 270.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just not there anymore.
So the other day I went there and the line was almost out like to the road, and I sat in there for like 20 minutes. I was like, I got time. I'll wait. And I'm like, okay, I only got 15 minutes. So I got 10 minutes. I think I moved like 4 cars, and it was impacting the furniture store next to me. And I kind of had to like back up a couple times, and I ran out of time. So I went to Sonic. That's the end of my story.
Yeah, I tried going there once. When I think like the day after it opened.
But you went and the line wasn't too bad.
And I went the second time. The line was so bad. I was like,
I went like a week after it opened, so I thought I was gonna be fine, and it was still horrid.
Yeah, I went at like 2:30 on a Friday, and it was like.
I'm gonna give it another shot, but I'm pretty ticked off about the no fried chicken thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I don't really like their chicken tenders. Their chicken
tenders, they're okay. They remind me
the fried chicken's good. The chicken I always felt like the breading on their chicken tenders was off.
Yeah, it's just a little too crunchy. Not enough chicken in it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wait, I got one more. I mean, this is restaurant talk. I guess.
I'm fine with that.
Right, so
giving some plugs.
I'm gonna plug a family. I'm gonna plug a pizza place. So the fees are a church friend, homeschool friend from years ago. They told me to go to a place called Bros Pizza by the Target in Eastlake, and it took me probably a year to get there. I'm sorry to Bros Pizza, but holy crap, their buffalo chicken pizza is so good. I've been eating it like twice a week because it's so good, and I have no intentions of getting tired of it anytime soon. It's the best ranch I've ever had.
Is that where the old Little Caesars was?
Yep. Gotta go. Buffalo chicken pizza will change your life, and make sure you get the ranch.
I'll give that a shot.
It made me like ranch. I've hated ranch for the last 28 years of my life, but now I love ranch because of Bros Pizza. So thank you guys.
I love ranch on pizza, and this is gonna sound really fat, but like you get a Little Caesars and you get the marinara cup. And then you get a couple ranch and you mix that together.
Oh, that sounds nasty.
You dip.
I mean, your stomach's doing it for you. So
don't knock it till you try.
No, I believe it. I mean, if your stomach's doing it, like, why not do it? Just help your stomach out.
Just mixing it up. It's like a little sauce. It's like my own little cane sauce or something. It's just ranch and there.
Well, now that we've procrastinated on talking about this Bucks loss,
well, we gotta get to the.
Hope you guys are hungry. Are we doing Bucks or Lightning?
We're going to go Bucks first, and I think this quote from Todd Bowles says it the best here. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You score 32 points, you're supposed to win the game. And that's true.
Wrong.
That is absolutely true. The defense, just horrible. After, we saw last week against the Patriots, giving up some explosive plays. They give up, a 52-yard touchdown pass, a 43-yard touchdown pass, and a 25-yard touchdown pass. 414 total yards of offense for the Buffalo Bills. You look at Josh Allen, man. 19 of 30, 317 yards, 3 touchdowns. James Cook, 48 rushing yards, 16 carries. He kind of had a quiet day, but receivers. Tyrell Shavers, 4 receptions, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. I didn't know this guy existed until this week, and he's just the Bucs secondary had no answer for him. I wish I had the PFF grades. I could not find them, but it wasn't very good. I think the biggest takeaway for me is Benjamin Morrison got knocked around a bunch. He did not have a great game. Jamel Dean goes down early in that game, and that hurt him a lot. And they just couldn't stop Josh Allen. It didn't really matter what they did. He was always finding a way to get the best of them.
Yeah, he could have whatever he wanted. That's definitely what I saw out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and really, I think I'll get to this part in a second. But I just think the crazy thing is like you look at this defense. In the last 3 games, they forced 8 turnovers, and yet two out of these 3 games have been some ugly losses and playing terrible. And I just think. One of the things that this team isn't doing is playing complementary football on all sides. all sides of the ball, and that includes special teams, because I think partially one of the reasons why this defense struggled a lot is your kickoff team was horrible. And I truly don't know. I don't know why Thomas McGahee still has a key card to the building. Like, we've just seen a special teams, at least one facet of it fall apart every single week, whether it be blocked punts, bad kickoff, missing field goals, getting field goals blocked. It's not just punts; we're getting field goals blocked too.
So I guess the argument is, like, it doesn't really change anything if you fire the guy, but I mean, what do you have to lose at this point?
I just again just to let this guy know, you just can't get away with this.
Yeah.
You just can't get away with it. You have to send a statement that just what he's doing is unacceptable. McCole Hardman picked up off the street, and then Ray Davis, they had combined returns of 41, 2 44-yard returns, and a 62-yard return. So you just gave Josh Allen, who is a good quarterback. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still a good quarterback we're playing against, but again, you gave him short fields and then you couldn't stop him. So, I mean, just a perfect formula for failure. No sacks on him either.
I think we touched him maybe once.
Yeah, and the thing with Josh Allen is he's willing to make big plays, and this kind of comes with his
reputation.
Yeah, is that he's going to make you some big plays, but he's also going to take risks and sometimes make mistakes, and you forced him to throw really some boneheaded interceptions. Especially that first one, get right in his face, and he tries to basketball pass it, and it gets picked off by Jacob Parrish. But I think offense, like I said, complementary football, not being able to score a touchdown there was crucial.
I think turnovers was a huge aspect too.
Turnovers were bad.
I think I could be wrong. I think they got definitely 7, maybe even 14 points off turnovers, and I'm pretty sure we only got 3.
Yeah,
because I know around halftime. Okay, because I think. I'm sorry if we're bouncing around here, but I think it was the turnover we got off them at halftime, and we should have gone for it on 4th, and we didn't. And then we gave them the ball back, and then they scored a touchdown. Like, that was just excruciating.
Yeah, well, you look at this is again complimentary football. They're up 26-24, and Baker throws a pretty bad interception. What do the Bills do the very next play? It's a 25-yard touchdown pass to James Cook. And that kind of sealed the game for me. Just only his 3rd interception, but they've just come at some costly times. Baker's done a lot better job protecting the football, but it's just these clutch moments, game on the line. He makes some bad reads sometimes. So we got to get that figured out. I think the good news is the rushing attack looked great. Sean Tucker, he's definitely pleased with his performance. 19 carries, 106 yards, 1 touchdown and a touchdown catch. He went pretty crazy, and it's good to see him get a lot of reps and come back. I mean, that's like a hometown reunion for him, playing up in northern New York at Syracuse, and he had a lot of family member there. So that was at least the one good thing.
Yeah, there was a lot of good on the offense, but again, like complimentary football, you just aren't seeing that. I think Sean Tucker probably would have gotten Player of the Week if we had won the game. So, I mean, really, what are you going to do?
Yeah, and I mean that's really it for me. I don't even want to talk about this game. It just was pretty disgusting. Just again, really comes down to that defense just playing absolutely horrible. And now that's 2 weeks, you're giving up plays, and I think against the Patriots, a lot of missed assignments, especially on those Travion Henderson runs. Guys not filling the gaps. A linebacker's playing terrible.
Yeah.
And I think, man, Jason Light, man, we could have used a linebacker at the deadline.
I think that's going to be the question of the year. Is like, what was it that we were too injured to get anybody? We were going to be healthy that we didn't need to get anybody. Like, where are we right now? I would like Jason Light just to come out and say it, because like it's definitely putting a damper on the season as we speak.
I truly don't understand his philosophy, because I think we were all pretty much in agreement. And this is, I mean, we've talked about this multiple times. We were all pretty much in agreement they need to go defense with their first overall pick. And I think Ibuka was a slam dunk. He's fun to watch. But you look at that linebacker core, Vontae David he's definitely slowing down. Servace Dennis
Father Time's gotten a hold of him.
Has not been there. He did have an interception this game, but so far most of his play this season has been bad. And you just look at games like this, and man, they could really use a linebacker, and they could use an edge rusher too. That's another one. Like, you look at the Eagles, man. giving up, just coughing up an easy 3rd-round pick for Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins, and he looks phenomenal. You go, man, why did the Bucs not do that? And
Jason loves his picks.
He loves his picks. But
if you're going deep in the playoffs, you're not getting good picks. So what do you got to lose?
And maybe it's because of the injuries. I don't know, but you're right. We kind of deserve an answer for some of this because we're getting to the point. I mean, the Panthers are a half game behind us.
I mean, yeah, we play them 2 out of the last 3 games of the season. I'm kind of sweating like that. I think that last game's gonna have some serious playoff implications on it.
Yeah, and this game as a whole coming up really does versus the Rams here at 8:20 p.m. on NBC, and you don't even have to say it. I mean, they have struggled on primetime. That's no
the
joke.
Rams too. I mean,
they got the win against the Texans on Monday night this year, but you look at the Texans and they're pretty doo-doo.
Yeah.
But you look at some of the good teams they played, and on primetime it hasn't been great. Rams have won 5 in a row. Matthew Stafford, you're probably your MVP right now if the vote happened today. And so many stuff's on the line with the Panthers. This is an NFC matchup. Rams are battling for the number 1 seed, and the Bucs want to be in that contention. I don't know. Might be a little too late because you have losses to the Lions and the Eagles, but it would be nice to pick up a win versus the Rams.
I mean, you want some home field implications.
Yeah, you want to stay in that race.
Have one combo or whatever, like one tiebreaker or something.
Yeah, a win like that could be the difference between the 4th seed and the 3rd seed. So this is really important game. I think biggest thing obviously is the defense because again you're going up against Matthew Stafford and you're going up against Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams, probably the best receiving duo we've seen this season. Devontae Adams, he's 1st in touchdown receptions, and Puka Nacua is 3rd in the NFL in total receptions. And you don't have Jamel Dean probably. Probably not going to have Jamel Dean. And Benjamin Morrison has shown on film that he can get tossed around a little bit, and they're going to target him. So I think this is really a big game. And, I think the thing is with Benjamin Morrison being injured, missing out on all of training camp essentially in the preseason, he's going through some of those rookie mistakes that weren't addressed in training camp. But you got to grow up quick. You have to, and you want to stay in this playoff race, and you want to stay ahead of the Panthers, and you have to come up with a win. I wouldn't say this is a must-win, but this is a really important one you don't want to drop. And not only Benjamin Morrison, but I think that whole secondary, that's what you got to look out for. Zion McCollum and Jacob Parrish, Tyke Smith have to step up and shut down this receiving core. And it's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough because you look at those matchups, and it doesn't bode well for the Bucs, especially not having Dean. But then the Rams, they can beat you on the ground, too, with Kyron Williams. He's 9th in the NFL in rushing yards. So they can do it a lot of ways. Sean McVay is a great coach. And I think this game is going to come down to defense. I think offensively, it's going to be takeaways. Can you protect the football? Can you protect Baker? I think the pass blocking has to get better. Yeah. I think the run blocking's there, but you're facing Byron Young and Jared Verse. Yeah. Those are 2 great pass rushers, and they can attack you with just 4 guys. They don't have to blitz. I feel like with the Bucs, the problem is you have to blitz. And that's a matchup nightmare that you get is they're blitzing. And we even saw that. I think you remember the divisional round. We saw a cover 0 all-out blitz. And Matthew Stafford finds Cooper Kupp.
I will never forget that play. Oh, my gosh.
But that's a matchup nightmare, and that's something that goes against the Bucs. The Rams, on the other hand, their defense has been pretty lights out. Look at they forced Sam Darnold last week against Seattle throw 4 interceptions, and they can just attack you with 4. So you got to protect the ball. Rams are tied second most in the league with 18 takeaways. The Bucs are tied for 5th with 16. Both teams have protected the ball. Bucs are tied for the 4th fewest turnovers at 7, and the Rams are 7th with 8 giveaways. So I think the big thing for both of these teams is can you protect the football? And the problem is, though, is like the Bucs were able to force some turnovers against the Bills and didn't do anything with it. So, like you said, complementary football is going to be big in this game. You have to come up with a masterclass game on defense. I think if you want to have a chance,
for sure. This is essentially coaching. Like coaching has to be coaching. Yeah, and we haven't seen that over the years, and especially against the Rams. Like I know we always say that the Bucs are the Eagles' daddy, but I wouldn't be opposed to saying the Rams are the Bucs' daddy. So. Or other way around, however you would say that, but
yeah, they haven't been.
They got our number.
They have not done well against Sean McVay. They have not done well against Sean McVay.
I'll even go back to the '90s and the '70s. Like anytime the Bucs have kind of been on the way to the Super Bowl, the Rams are usually there to shut the door on them. So
yeah, wasn't that what 79?
79
when they. Yeah. There's like that's I know you're into like some retro thrift stuff.
Yeah.
Got to find that like they printed a bunch of like Super Bowl.
Oh, that's
NFC Champions gear
from the '79 season.
Yeah, ugh. And it's sad, but it's
probably all in Africa right now.
It'd be cool to like get your hands.
It's like I'm going on a mission trip. It's like I'm on a mission trip. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
like, that's not what I came for.
People forget, man. We had high aspirations in Tampa Bay in '79.
I mean, that's probably worse than us printing Tampa Bay Giants hats because we did that too. I don't know.
It all worked out in the end.
Hey, if we can win this game, then it's all behind us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and man, it doesn't get easy. We're gonna go through the injury report here. These are guys who didn't practice today, and there was sickness. 15 players and 4 coaches are sick with an unknown illness. So when it rains, it really pours.
That's what they get for taking the flu shot.
I don't even know. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it's food poisoning. Maybe it's bad.
Don't they say the Bucs have some of like the worst food out there?
They did pretty poor. I want to say, and I don't want to say anything wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, some of their stuff got graded out pretty poorly, and I think dining might have been one of them.
Biting us in the butt
in the player interviews at the end of the year. But yeah, here's the guys who didn't practice Wednesday: Chris Braswell with a foot, Ben Bredesen hamstring, Jamel Dean of course, Chase McLaughlin had a personal day, didn't practice. Son Reddick, of course, Graham Barton, illness. Emeka Buka, illness. Dan Feeney, illness. Chris Godwin, limited.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There could be a chance. Luke Gedeke, illness. Logan Hall, illness. Bucky Irving, limited participant.
I mean, what if him and Godwin came out holding hands?
That would be awesome.
They raise their hands and we're back.
There is a chance, and that would certainly boost.
Hey, we got the extra day too. No, is this Sunday night or Monday?
It's Sunday night.
Sunday night. We got the extra 8 hours.
I know he hasn't ruled them out yet, but I don't know. At least it's good to see that they were limited participants. Sterling Shepard was limited. Baker was limited with the illness. You got to protect Baker, man. He's getting sick. Come on.
Nobody sneeze around Baker.
Baker, I will give you my immune system now.
Maybe this is what we need Teddy Bridgewater to come out. Play prime time and win.
Maybe a Michael Jordan flu game for Baker.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully. Tristan Wirfs.
Hey, Baker, while we're on it, though, Baker was running in this game.
He was running 39 rushing yards.
We're back.
Yeah, I think he was banged. He's been banged up for sure.
But I didn't know if he was going to run again for the rest of the year, and here he is running, so maybe we're back.
Yeah, and he looked solid. So he takes some crazy hits, especially in that game too. It's like you just got to protect yourself, Baker.
If he ain't doing it, we ain't winning. So what do you
do? Tristan Wirfs was limited with the shoulder. Rams, though, man, it would be nice to be the Rams. They got 4 guys on the IR, or not IR, but injury report. And really 3 out of them aren't that important. But the biggest one is Nate Landman, their linebacker. He was limited with a back injury. This would be a huge blow for the Rams defense if he doesn't play. He's kind of been their heart and soul. Leads the team in tackles. He's come up with a couple sacks, big plays. CU guy. And he played for the Falcons. We've seen him before he played for the Falcons, but he's kind of taken off here with the Rams. So if he can't go, that's a little bit of relief for the Bucs, but we'll see, man. That defense is still very, very, very good. I think that's really all for the Bucs. Bad loss. Don't want to talk about it that much. Got it. A lot of things have to go right for this game. Dare I say it's time to predict?
Yeah, we can't see much of the same. I feel like a lot of these losses have kind of had much of the same storyline. We get a lot of the same. Oh, we gotta prepare. We gotta prepare better next week. So, I mean, let's see. Did we prepare better this week? I feel like a lot of the same qualities are between these two teams, the Bills and the Rams. So, can we stop them early and often and play with the lead? I think that's a big thing. Can we play with the lead in this game? We haven't done that really at all this season. So, if you can do that on the biggest stage against one of the bigger teams, I mean, you're gonna have a much greater chance of winning than otherwise. So I know that's pretty broad, but I'd say play with the lead. Get the lead early and play with it. I'll even say this: if you win the coin flip, I want ball first.
Oh, I like it. Start out fast.
Touchdown. Give me the lead. Don't look back.
Yeah,
I think especially right now, our defense is dog water, as you often say. So I mean, don't rely on the defense. The defense is failing you. Play to the better aspect of the ball.
Fair. What's your prediction?
I mean, we're gonna lose this. Sorry, but it'll be close. Let's go 31 to 20, 27.
Yeah, man, I go back and forth, man. I really think the Bucs are going to turn it around, and I think, they suffer some bad losses, and then they come around and they play hot. This team turns it around. I don't know. I never pick against the Bucs, really, just because I love picking.
I mean, it's prime time. That's kind of the differentiation you have
in LA. Still banged up. I think it. You just have to play a perfect game. You really do. I hate to say it, you have to play a perfect game in an imperfect world, an imperfect league.
I mean, maybe they've been looking ahead to this game when they're kind of maybe that's part of why they've relapsed.
They've had such a brutal schedule coming out of the bye. I don't think you could really look ahead. You've had MVP caliber Drake May with a good resurging Patriots team. You have Josh Allen in Buffalo. You've had some tough games. I don't know if you could have afforded to look ahead to this Rams game. I know it's maybe a little different because the Rams, NFC, there's more stuff on the line. You lose to the Bills and Patriots in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter because it doesn't move the needle for the division race. But again, that playoff race, you want to get a better seed, second or the third highest seed, because you don't want to play the first wild card team, that fifth seed, because that usually can be a really good team that just didn't win their division. Like you look at the NFC North. And the Lions are behind the Bears.
I was under a rock. I did not know the Bears were that good.
Yeah, you could be playing the Lions again, or the Packers, something like that, just something crazy, and you don't really want to risk that. So yeah, you gotta get a higher seed, better chance, better outcome in the playoffs. I think I am going to predict a Bucs loss. I think they'll keep it close. Probably be down a couple scores, and I think they'll come back. But it just won't be enough. It'll be too little, too late. I'm saying 31-24 Rams. So hopefully I'm wrong.
Yeah. So go out and bet the Bucs win because I don't think that's ever happened.
Clean sweep. Yeah, I've only picked against them.
Now I'm like, we'll pick them to lose, and they're totally winning.
Breaking news: I've only picked them one other time to lose. It was Monday night against the Eagles in 2023. I picked the Eagles to win, and the Eagles did win. Every other game, I've always gone with the Bucs.
In the losing record, you are 1-0. I couldn't tell you.
Fortunately. But hopefully that changes.
I get some hot streaks, but that's usually just because it's the Bucs mid-season slump. And I kind of can string some together.
See, I hate it, though, because you always pick – a lot of times for like college teams, too, like you pick a loss – and then it happens. Like, you pick some wins, and then you go like, I don't know, we're like, they're losing, and then they lose. Like, you always like know when the streaks or winning streaks come to an end.
I can smell it. I'm in the office. I'm in the coaching room or whatever.
But that's your Bucs talk. 8:20 p.m. on NBC Sunday night football. What do they call it? Football Night in America. Let's go to the Bolts because we got to talk about some wins. Your Tampa Bay Lightning. Wins, yeah. We're going to talk about the last three games. I don't know if you guys talked about them last week.
We were pretty brief last week. I think we just did Bucks Bulls, no Bolts.
But yeah, we're gonna start off 11-15. A win against the Florida Panthers, and it felt good because this is we've been battling.
We needed that. We
needed the win against the Panthers, and we've been battling with injuries. I mean, the Lightning have had a bunch of injuries, the Bucks have had a bunch of injuries, and you go to Sunrise and you get a win. I think it just started off great. I think they were moving the puck around great. The power play looked really good. And Emil Lilleberg, of all people, gets the scoring going. Come on.
Sure, why not?
I can't stand the guy, but hey, got the scoring going. Really, Vazzy played solid the entire game. Just a bad loss on the face-off. And Marchand just got out in front there. A little opposition. They kind of crowded the face-off circle a little too much, and he gets a goal. But then the Lightning answer back. Jack Finley gets his first NHL goal on a breakaway, which he had a couple of those. I mean, he was really getting the offense going, coming up with a lot of scoring chances.
I'd like to have seen from him.
And I think, one big takeaway for me, too, in this game, they only had 2 shots in the second period, and they struggled a lot. They struggled a lot in that period. But all it takes, 1 goal, shift the momentum.
Yep.
Jack Finley goal, and they're right in the lead. And then Zemgus Girgensons with the empty net. Love seeing Zemgus.
We are bad with empty nets, so it was nice to see that kind of empty out the crowds there a little bit. Like it was pretty nice watching them all leave. That's kind of one of the funny things about the Panthers being good maybe the last 5 years. It's like I'm not used to seeing people in their arena.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, what is that in the? Oh, that's people. Because in the past there's their red seats, but now it's like there's people in the seats, and it looks really weird. Like not even joking. Like it's just like it doesn't. It's kind of unnerving to see people.
Yeah, it's just a total bandwagon because they've been good the last couple of years, but they really have no fan base. As soon as they,
it will be interesting. Like because even with the Lightning in their run, it was kind of interesting to see how many of the 30-year-old something girls were going to stick around, and I think we've done all right. Like
the Lightning have a really strong fan base.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the attendance for the season, but I imagine it's all right. And like you could argue that the playoff window is coming to a close. So, like just interesting to see what the fan base is doing right now.
I would honestly say, I think the most solid fan base out of the 3 sports teams is the Lightning.
For sure, not even a debate. Mm-hmm. Like Rays,
Rays are terrible.
Dumpster bottom garbage.
Yeah, Rays,
and then Bucks.
Fans.
Bucks sell their tickets when you gotta sell your tickets, kind of thing. So.
Yeah, they've been better as of late, but there's still too many takeovers from opposing fans.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been
and then again, I remember growing up as a kid, like they literally giving away season tickets for free because nobody showed up. They're getting blacked out on TV.
Blackouts, man, those are
so stupid, dude.
War flashbacks right there. It was like that was a win. It was the win before the loss. Was we didn't get our game blacked out. It's like that's how you date back a little bit as a Bucks fan. You remember the blackouts. Us and the Jaguars, man, we just could not get those games on TV. Mm-mm. That sucked. That's crazy that they would do that. Like I remember listening to those on radio. Gene Deckerhoff, because there was nothing else.
God ball, fire the cannons. Go Buccaneers!
Thank goodness.
Love you, Gene.
Thank goodness it's not the 2020s and we don't got to deal with that no more.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, now for a heartbreaker.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to give a shout out to Scott Sabrin, Curtis Douglas, and Jack Finley in that game, especially coming up with a lot of scoring attempts, and with all the injuries that the Lightning had, seeing your bottom 6 guys come up and make some plays. They their line specifically out. I guess they had 8-1 more kind of high opportunity scoring chances compared to the Panthers across them on the ice. So they really put in the work, got some shots on net, really made Bobrovsky have a bad night. I think one thing too, Paul Maurice, he pulls Bobrovsky just under 3 minutes, and Coop gets flamed for that all the time, pulling Vazzy too early.
I love
Is
that.
Anybody get called? The Panthers out for doing that? Anybody?
I'm sure their post game show was livid. It's like as far as national media, probably not, but I'm sure they got some heat. I love that. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about watching Lightning hockey is how early he does it.
Yeah, he just gets so much hate though, like especially in the playoffs when he does it, and you just see everybody on Twitter like, "What's this idiot doing?"
Like if I was coaching, I'd pull him like 5 minutes. I'd go like all right, we're gonna pull him from like 5 to 3, and then again at like 90 seconds. Just like two different stints just to confuse the other team.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we got to talk about this bad one here versus the Canucks the next day. Man,
yeah, you see their feet come out from under them at the end. You're playing a back-to-back. You probably gave 110% against the Panthers. You got to beat them. You got to set the tone early on in the season with that. I'll admit it. It's a rivalry. I didn't want to admit it, but it's officially a rivalry. So
Canucks?
No, the Panthers. I'm saying we gave 110% to that. The rivalry, as some people might want to say that it is. And then you get out to this game. You play two extremely good periods. Third period, I mean, you got nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not like they came out flat in this game either.
They awesome.
Total domination.
First half hour of the game, exquisite.
Yeah, total domination in the third period. Hagel was back, gave him some juice. And I think the problem was, like, they played so well, but they just couldn't get a puck into the net. It took them the entire first period until Kucherov was able to score. They had 12 high danger chances in that first period, and only one went in at the end there. And then, like in the second, they picked up right where they left off. There was no drop off either. And Gensel got a goal for them, so it's 2-0. Passing was working great, working that low to high, going around, passing, off the boards and then passing it back out to the blue line, taking some rippers. Everything was working out great, and Canucks get a power play, make it 2-1. But you think though, going into the third, it's 2-1.
Yeah,
they've been playing great. We're just going to coast,
seal it, kind of thing.
Just play how you've been playing, and it'll settle out. Yeah, and then the Canucks score 3 goals in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it was 1, then 2. I mean, after, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 2-2.
2's crazy. 3, it's like, oof.
Yeah, so then out of nowhere, it's 4-2. Dastu has a great shot, but it's overturned for a high stick, so it's still 4-2. And they end up losing 6-2. They just totally collapsed. I think what's crazy, though, is the last time the Canucks won in Tampa, right?
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah.
They had a 4-goal third period.
Wow. I wonder how many straight losses that was. Like
isn't that weird?
Yeah.
The last time we went in Tampa, like the same thing happens. They just have a crazy third period. It
was pretty unfair too, though, to make you travel on a back-to-back. Like I know Miami's only 4.5 hours away, but even still.
Yeah, it's tough. And again, though, they played great. They just totally collapsed there. Some defense. I think Coach Coop said it the best. It wasn't the fact that they gave up 3 goals. It was just the play beforehand, turnovers, not being able to clear the zone, and kind of the same old stuff we talk about with the Lightning when they do bad. Is just poor defense in their own zone and turn the puck over too much. I think going 0 for 2 on the power play was pretty awful. That power play has not been great until the next game, but up until this point, it hasn't been great. But now we get to finish with a win. 11-18 versus the Devils. Cirelli, Dominic James return to the lineup, so we get some more guys back, except no Chernak and no John Cooper. John Cooper wasn't coaching this game. Yeah, Jeff.
I watched the whole thing. I didn't notice.
Haplum legacy game here as the interim. Jake Gensel, man. Nice little hattie. His first hat trick of the season. First hat trick for the Bolts this season.
I wish that they would show more of that on TV. Like, I'm like, show me the hats. They always just show you picking them up. It's like, I got to see, like, are people still doing that?
Well, yeah, see people throwing them.
I've never been lucky enough to be at a game that had one. Because
I actually did. I went to a Lightning game and saw a hat trick.
Did you throw your hat?
No. They gave away hats. It was like they gave away the hats. They had like a hat giveaway. And I was like, I can't throw it.
You were supposed to have been wearing a hat. You always wear a hat to a hockey game, kids.
I still have it somewhere probably.
Always wear a crappy hat. I always wear a crappy hat to a Lightning game.
I need to bring like a bad hat.
There you go. Lesson learned.
In the moment as a kid, I was like, man, they gave away this sick hat. It was like a trucker hat, blue,
That
bold.
sounds
I
cool.
was like, I can't do it. And I was like in the nosebleed too. It's not probably reaching the ice. I'm just throwing it
Like,
for no reason.
Yeah, get this down for me.
Yeah, maybe somebody, but it's like I can't risk
That
it.
is a good point. It's like, does the lower bowl get it out? Or are they like,
Free hat, dude.
Free hat.
Like I see hats right now. Like, oh,
reimbursement hat.
got like $200 worth of $40 Fanatics and Adidas lightning hats.
That is I always wonder where those hats go, but nonetheless.
Yeah, so didn't get to do it, but we got see our first hat trick of the season for your Bolts. Back and forth action, but again, some key traits I've seen in these last couple games. Just coming up with the stops, and a lot of it has to do with Vazzy. Made some incredible saves. And despite, kind of the Devils gaining momentum as we headed on to the first, there's a lot of back and forth action in this game. But then the Devils really started putting the pressure on Vazzy, and he just made incredible saves. And before you know, it's 2-0. Lightning Cooch gets a nice goal at the end of the period. He saved 31 of 32 in this game. Really should have been 32-32. It was just, I don't know if you saw a crazy ricochet. Ended up going off of J.J. Moses' glove.
They had it off the board for
They
most
originally,
of it.
originally
Like,
goal.
yeah, it's a goal.
Yeah, just unlucky. It should have been 32-32. Vazzy played phenomenal. And that was some vintage Vazzy, I'd say.
Yeah,
and that's what makes us, even better is when he's on fire and stuff like that, you can struggle on defense. But you're still, you're going into the second period up 2-0 when you kind of got outplayed there. Power play went 2 for 3, which is great. And, all around solid win. Solid win for you Bolts.
I think power play for sure is the biggest thing to take away from this game. I mean, you could see the emotion in these guys. Like, it kind of feels like they almost know, like, oh, it's power play, we're not going to score. So the fact that you get 2 goals in this game's big. Beating the Devils, they're second in the Metropolitan right now, so that's huge. And being able to play without John Cooper, I just didn't realize that he was out of this game. So, I think, between this and the Panthers, like, this was a good 3-game stretch of hockey. Kind of put the Rangers behind you. Have a good weekend right here. Kind of forgive and forget Vancouver. Just keep going from here. I think right now we're a point out of the playoffs if season ended today. So
I'm looking at right now. The Lightning are 7-3 in their last 10. Right now they are they're the second wild card right now. As it stands,
every team right now
wild card.
It's clumped up. Every team's like 24 to 22 points.
Yeah, the Atlantic Division, the Red Wings are first right now, 25 points. Bruins second with 24. Montreal with 23, and then the Lightning with 22, tied with the Senators. So they're right in there.
Yep.
Just keep on winning. It's going to start. Let's see what we got in store this week. This Thursday, 7:30, they host the Oilers. Should be an interesting game. Then, what's his name got sent down? Well, Isaac Howard. He got sent down.
Poor guy.
Isn't that hilarious? So, it'll be a revenge game for the Lightning, even though he's not even going to play. So this Thursday, 7:30, they host the Oilers. It's probably you're watching it today, so you get to enjoy that tonight as you're listening to this. Saturday, they are at the Capitals at 7 o'clock. Monday, they are at home against the Flyers at 7. So those probably the 3 games we'll be covering next episode.
Probably even Wednesday, because we usually don't record till Wednesday nights.
Yeah, we'll be recording Wednesday, and they are hosting the Flames, so we'll kind of be tracking that live. We got
a good chunk here, 4 games.
Yep. So, root for your Lightning. Got a couple home games in there, so make sure to go check them out. Go support. But we're not done. We're not done.
We're called
because
we're called TB3 for a reason.
Yeah, one of the teams that's not playing any games has just had a plethora of moves, just going absolutely nuts, and really none of them are crazy because it's the Rays.
And big moves don't happen till the general managers meetings.
Yeah,
the Rays. So they need face-to-face trades.
So let's just break it down. Let's break it down. We'll just go day by day. So it starts off 11-3, November 3rd. The Rays trade for outfielder Ryan Vlad from the Reds for cash considerations. Some things to note about Ryan Vlad. He's only played 8 games in the MLB this season, 7 of which were St. Louis before he was claimed off of waivers by the Reds in June. In the majors, in his 8 games, .77 batting average, 1 hit, 2 walks, and 13 plate appearances.
Sounds to me like Rookie of the Year.
In the minors this season, 290 batting average, 889 OPS, 115 hits, 17 home runs, 66 RBIs. Solid. I guess might as well pick him up. It kind of makes sense why they did that after you hear some of the other new moves they made. On the same day as well, on November 3rd, they DFA'd Cole Wilcox. Then the next day, November 4th, they trade Joey Gerber to the Mets for some cash considerations. Day after that, November 5th, they trade Cole Wilcox to the Seattle Mariners for cash considerations. What are they saving up for?
New ballpark, I hope. No, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker. Maybe. Then we had a big day on November 6th. It's kind of some old news if you've been keeping up with it, but some of these Facebook posts, there might be some misinformation out there. I don't know if you've ever.
Some of these Facebook posts too are like, "Did you hear what happened 2 months ago?"
It's like all made up, dude. Like everything on Facebook is fake now, and there's probably a bunch of unks and like older people on Facebook.
I go on Facebook and read comments just for the unks.
Exactly, like they just live in a completely different universe because
AI's got me a couple times. I can admit it.
I've seen some of the videos, some of the Sora ones. It's like crazy, but like I saw one where it's like Todd Bowles refuses to have the Bucks participate if they make the Super Bowl because of Bad Buddy. It's just stupid stuff like that. But no, 11-6 exercise. The Rays exercise their 2026 club option for Brandon Lau. So he's back, baby. He's back. But I heard today that they will listen to trade offers for him.
It's not the end of the world that they trade him because that would put, for blanking on his name, but the guy in center field, he'd go back to second base, which is pretty good overall if that was to happen. Speedy guy, I'm blanking his name.
Chandler Simpson.
Yeah, Chandler Simpson's naturally a second baseman. So he would go to second base. Better defense. You pick up an outfielder that can play more efficiently on defense out there. So it's not the end of the world. So I mean, I'm not going to cry if Brandon Lau is traded. I'll be more sad if Yandy Diaz is traded.
Yeah, he could be a name to watch out for too.
Between the two, a lot of people out there saying one or the other will probably be traded, which makes no sense to me. But hey, Rays are the Rays, regardless of the owner.
You're probably gonna be happy about this one. They declined Pete Fairbanks' club option.
I almost threw a party. It's about stinking time. I mean, why couldn't we have traded him though? Like I know he wasn't.
I know.
I know he wasn't worth a bag of chips, but like.
Could have traded him.
I mean, you could fool somebody.
I know. It's
look at these 2023 stats.
Yeah, it's just a tale of the Rays. Just getting no value for some of these guys. It just makes me so angry. But yeah, he's gone. Thanks for the memes, Pete. I'll miss him for sure.
No, you won't.
I'll miss him.
Dude, I was shaking in my boots.
He was fun to be around.
I've been shaking in my boots since like 2022, man. He's not been the same guy.
He hasn't been the same, but he's a fun team guy, Crazy eyes. He's always competitive. He's always giving it your all. Like, you're getting 100% of them.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't like 100% of them.
They went crazy on November 6th. They claimed right fielder Jake Fraley off of waivers from the Braves this season with the Braves. Mostly he was with the Reds. Played 76 games in the majors this year. 6-7 were with the Reds. This season he's batted 241, 714 OPS, 6 home runs, 23 RBIs. Again, I don't know if that's really going to move the needle for me.
They're just restocking the farm. I don't know.
Yeah, he was DFA'd by the Reds in August, picked up by the Braves, only played 9 games with them. Then again, on the same day, DFA'd Cameron Meisner. That was kind of surprising to me.
I was surprised by that one. Yeah.
I know he struggled. They sent him down, but that was kind of surprising. And then another one, they DFA'd Bobby Seymour.
I saw he already went to Asia.
Yeah, they released him to pursue baseball in Asia.
Hey, I mean, Orestes Estrada.
Ni-hao.
Why can't you?
Ni-hao.
I mean, like, you got to stay in the league just to be one of our only Bobs. Stay in for Bob.
He was a brick. He was a brickhead. He was a blockhead.
Yeah, I mean, he was a pair of shoes. Yeah.
Lights on, nobody home.
Hey, I think he got a hit at one of the games I was at, so I can't complain.
Yeah, have fun. Have fun in China, man.
China, bro, you racist.
What? You can play there.
He's going to Japan.
Okay, I'm okay. That was not meant to be racist. I didn't know he was playing specifically Japan. They all have leagues. Could have been KBO.
No, yeah, Japan's
Could
isolated.
have been Taiwan.
Yeah, dude, you go to Japan. Japan and America are friends as far as baseball goes.
All right. So then, after he was DFA'd, the Rays trade Cameron Meisner to the Kansas City Royals for cash considerations and a PTB&L. So that's my favorite Rays player.
Me too. Put him on a jersey.
I have one. I got the shirt.
You do? That's awesome.
It looks like the player shirts.
Yeah.
It was 98 and it says PTB&L. I'll have to wear it.
Those shirts are so cool.
Then, some not really player moves, but also on November 10th, first base coach Michael Johns, he took the job with the Nationals and will serve as their bench coach, so say goodbye to him.
Lateral career movement.
Yeah. I don't know. How important is a first base coach?
I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of lead in this situation. Don't lead. Hey, let me get your gloves for you.
Yeah, like what? I mean, you make signals sometimes, but you can still ignore them.
I guess you can try to get some news out of the first baseman. Like, hey, what pitcher are you bringing in? I gotcha.
But how important is? I don't think out of all the assistant coaches in sports are those guys really that important?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, they like the goofballs. Like, what was the Rays guy who would do push-ups? That was the first base coach, right?
Yeah,
Ozzie Timmons or something.
Did he go to who were the Red Sox?
I thought the Nationals, but I could be wrong. He was the best. I want that guy back. First baseman, for best first base coach we ever had.
But what did he do? Just did some fun push-ups? Did we?
That's all we needed.
Just need some energy. Some juice.
So I couldn't tell you any of the other guys, but that guy, I remember him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll be missing Michael Johns. I'll probably forget he exists.
He was where I was actually kind of bummed when I saw that headline. I was like, no, he can't lose another coach.
Yeah, what can you do? Yesterday, though, this is where they just went absolutely nuts. So they trade Tristan Gray to the Red Sox for Luis Guerrero. Here's a tape on him. He spent most of his time in AAA Worcester for the Red Sox. 26.2 innings pitched, 4.39 ERA, 1 save, 23 strikeouts, 1.28 WHIP. He's really been in AAA since 2023. He made his MLB debut in September of last year, but he still spent most of the season in AAA. Never cracked the Red Sox top 30 prospect list. I don't really know what to make of this. I don't know if maybe, it'll be one of those gems, but we just haven't been doing that recently.
No, it's been pretty bad, probably post-COVID.
Yeah, we just haven't been turning guys around, turning them into demons, but...
You wonder if that was I don't know if it's fair to say, but if that's not Matt Silverman, if that's somebody below him that kind of was finding those for a while and he kind of just vanished overnight or something with one of the other coaching changes.
Yeah.
So
what's his name? Guy who went to the Marlins.
Oh, he had a stupid last name. What? Comfort? No. Eric.
No, Eric Neander's the guy now.
Okay, we still got him. I don't remember. Honeywell. Nope. That's
Hey Siri. Who's the president of baseball operations for the Marlins? No, I don't want ChatGPT, Siri. Oh, Pete Bendix.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's who's this guy? Claim Bloom. I was like, I know he's got a stupid name. Claim Bloom.
Yeah, so I don't know.
He went to the Sox. So between those two guys, you wonder if they kind of had more of a role in the team than you thought.
Yeah.
But Claim Bloom came and went with the Sox, so it's I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think this guy's going to make an impact. Then the Rays released Forrest Whitley, so he can go play baseball in Japan. Konnichiwa.
Maybe him and Bob will be teammates.
Maybe they will. Then they made another trade. They trade Eric Orzi to the Minnesota Twins for right-handed pitcher Jacob Kisting. He only played. This is somebody who kind of intrigues me, actually. Only one season of minor league ball for him. He started out with Fort Myers this year with the Mighty Muscles. 34 innings pitched, 3.97 ERA, 2 saves, 41 strikeouts, 8 walks, 1.18 whip.
Yeah.
Then he gets called up halfway through the year to the Cedar Rapids Colonels.
Double-A, baby.
High A. 39.2 innings pitched, 3.63 ERA, 36 strikeouts, 15 walks, 1.01 whip. 22 years old. Could this guy be a future gem?
I mean, from the sounds of it.
Stats look great, at least in low A and high A. It's going to be a while.
You like a player like that that's a little bit older. Like, he might be coming in around, like, 20, 26 maybe. Like, I like the looks of that.
Yeah, that one's interesting to me. When
the Rays tend to find people, it's usually on the pitching side. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
He's young.
On that one. Yeah.
He's young. He had a good year with the Minnesota Twins farm system. So in a couple of years, maybe we'll go back to TB3 episode 105 and be like, yo.
You think what's the time frame on some of the guys we have right now? They're probably out the door when this guy's in the door. So
yeah,
he might be cutting the ribbon for us on the Tampa Stadium.
Hopefully. They weren't done. We got a couple more things that happened literally yesterday.
Good job finding these. Like, I'm looking everywhere on my phone right now. I can't find any of these.
Doing a lot of research, man, for the Rays.
You did good.
Want to get them all down. They DFA'd Jake Fraley, and then they traded Tyler Murray and Everson Pereira, who we got from the Yankees for Jose Caballero. So we already traded him to the White Sox for a right-handed pitcher, Yoendris Gomez, and right-handed pitcher, Steven Wilson. Here's the thing on Gomez. Last year, or this year, he started with the Yankees, then he went to the Dodgers, and then he finished with the White Sox. With the White Sox, 48.1 innings pitched, 4.84 ERA, 47 strikeouts, 16 walks, and a 1.26 whip. The scouting report on him, he doesn't have the best control of his pitches, and he sits around 93, 94 miles an hour.
I trust Ray's pitching stuff to fix that up.
This was part of like a big deal, a couple teams involved. If I were to predict right now, I bet you he gets cut before opening day. I think this was just I think they just picked him up. They just got dumped with him. I think what they really went after is Steven Wilson here. That's my prediction.
It makes sense. That is the one trade I did see on the.
He'll get cut. But yeah, Steven Wilson, he's 31 years old. He struggled with the White Sox last year, but he kind of worked his way back up the vine and ended up being solid this season. Career high 55.1 innings pitched, 3.42 ERA, 51 strikeouts, 2 saves, and a 1.30 whip. I think that's something the Rays are excited about. I think they're going to utilize him a lot.
He's got a lifetime ERA under 4. Like, I like this.
Yeah, I think that's who they wanted. I think Yoendris Gomez, forget about him. They wanted Steven Wilson, and they got him.
You wish that some of these people that they forget about, get some catchers. Like, every single PTL or whatever you say, PBTL, every single one of them should be a catcher. One of those scratch offs is gonna work.
We need to trade for a good catcher.
So, and this is all rumors based, but I suck with names nowadays. Rzinski, the Phillies guy, he was on the Marlins for a while. Blanking on his name, it's an R though. That catcher, I've heard a couple.
Realmuto?
Yeah, Realmuto, JT Realmuto. People are saying, hey, maybe he's
at
the right age. He's still got enough juice left in the tank, and you could probably get him on a 3-year deal, opt out with 1, to where you might be able to swing something like that.
Hey, I'd take that.
I would take that. I would be willing to argue that's the best Rays catcher they've ever had. I'll go over Wilson Ramos with a guy like that. Yeah, give me JT Realmuto.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, they got all those cash consideration trades.
I mean, yeah,
they're saving up for something.
Our wallet's loaded right now. So, Taylor Walls, he's back. I'm pretty cool with that. No?
Yeah.
No on Taylor Walls?
No.
He's growing on me. I like him. I like that guy. Other A's stuff, they say that the last part of the roof should be on by the end of this month. So, I mean, we'll be golden for the start of the season.
Yeah, have you drove by recently?
No, I've been meaning to.
I can't remember when I did. It wasn't that long ago, but they've been
Cooking?
They've been cooking a lot.
Last time I drove by, I think there was probably 3 panels, and I think that was maybe like October, September. So, yeah, they're
working hard.
People were saying, like, we're going to have to schedule a road trip to start, but no, we'll be fine.
I have a question because you know about this more than me. I saw some report that they've narrowed it down for the new stadium, either HCC or Rocky Point. And I honestly don't even know where Rocky Point is. Do you know anything about that?
Rocky Point. I think Rocky Point's right after the Causeway, like on the Tampa side of the Causeway. That doesn't sound right.
Something like that. And I know a lot of people were complaining.
So I think the
look into that
big
maybe.
3 right now, St. Pete's trying to sweeten up the Rays sweethearts again with the Trop site. They're trying to keep that on the table. Number 1 in the clubhouse, as they keep saying, is HCC because that's immediate. You can pretty much start construction immediately on that once you sign the deal. And that one, I like that one. That one's pretty easy to get to for North Pinellas Pasco, so I'm down for that. And then Rocky Point, I have not heard that, but that'd be intriguing as far as views go because that's right on the bay.
Yeah, we'll have to look into
if that's where I think it is, because I think Rocky Point is right there on the Causeway. Because I years ago did construction on one of those condos there.
Yeah, it's something point. I'm not sure. Something point, but I saw some people weren't happy about it.
Yeah, Rocky Point's right there after the Causeway. I'd be totally down for that. Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, definitely the vibes. Open up the
I mean, for real, you'd have
water.
Bayside view on that, and I mean that's good because that 275 dumps off right around there, so you build an exit for that. Causeway is good for that. Hillsborough's right around the corner. You just hop on the Veterans for a second to get there. So heck yeah, but yeah, that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah. So I mean, what are your thoughts on the moves the Rays made? Ben Kaiser or Kaiser .00 from Instagram wants to know, what are your thoughts on the big day the Rays had yesterday?
I mean, a lot of it kind of feels like they're just trying to keep their hands busy, for maybe some of these newer guys trying to get the feels of how it is to be a baseball ops kind of guys. Like that might be kind of a shallow take on it, but I do feel that way once you start getting to the general managers meetings, the winter meetings in December. That's where you start to really see the ball rolling on what an offseason is going to look like for a team. So, I mean, the fact that they're pulling some moves right now that look pretty good gives me high hopes that this ownership group, guys that have been in the office for a while, that they're going to do good things. So,
right. And we kind of talked about this. The Matador 4-5 says, you think Bucky Irving, Chris Godwin will play versus the Rams? Man, I would say probably no on both of them.
I'd maybe go 1. Like I'd maybe say Chris goes.
I'd say yeah, Chris Godwin is more likely to play.
Bucky, they've said like of recent that his timetable is like they're unsure on his timetable.
Yeah, it's getting real fishy, and I've been saying that for a minute.
Because what's he broken, like a collarbone or something, or
no, just like
okay.
His AC
Evan's got the shoulder, that one, and collar shoulder, that one's a little oof. Yeah, I think Godwin could come back. Like I think we need Godwin to come back if we want to win this game. Like I'll go as far as say that.
All right. Well, those were our questions from the fans.
I like it.
We're gonna try doing that a little more.
Yeah, that was good.
Need some more responses.
That felt very podcasty.
Yeah.
So if you guys are out there, send us in some.
I think too. Like even you don't have to do questions. Like just give us your thoughts.
Yeah.
Go on like a little rant. I don't mind reading some rants.
We'll for sure look at those before shows start.
Yeah, and we'll read them. I will read everything.
Fan interaction's a huge aspect of sports shows. So please and thank you.
But yeah, I think we've said our piece.
I'm good. I think we got a couple wins this week, but it's not going to be on the Bucs side of the sports teams.
Yeah, but hey, that's why you watch, right? Because
any given Sunday
in the NFL, root for your Bucs.
I'm talking them down right now, but they're totally going to win.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. right.
Go Bucks, go Bolts, go Rays, go Bulls. Check out TBU Season 2, Episode 9. Thank you guys for listening. Have a great night.